Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here. Hey, today we're going to introduce you this couple. They live in $1,000 a month in Mexico.
Yeah, we're going to show you how you, if you want to, take the challenge and live on $1,000 a month. And so let's go and meet this couple. This is part one. We have a two-part series here with this couple, and they are living in Mexico. And in this part one, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how they can live on $1,000 a month and their lifestyle. Now in part two, what we're going to do, we're going to have a discussion with them, and we're going to talk about what kind of work they do. They're self-employed and how they make extra money over their $1,000 a month so they can travel around the world. I know you'll like part two. Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels, and I have an exciting interview today. This great couple here who have traveled the world and know a lot about places to live and everything, and I'm curious, well, first of all, introduce yourselves.
Hello, Jerry audience. I'm Guatavo.
Hello to all. My name is Paola.
Paola, okay. So give us some ideas. Where have you traveled?
My first country I visited was Canada.
Where are you from?
I was born in Tepic, Nayarit, Mexico.
Okay, okay. So you're Mexican?
I am Mexican.
Oh.
Born in Mexico.
Mexico, okay.
Yeah.
Viva la Mexico.
Sí.
And I was born in Colombia, in Bogota.
Oh, okay. So you've been together for 8 years?
Yes, almost.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So I interrupted you. Where have you said that you've traveled? You went to Canada
Yeah,
first?
well, I started in Canada. That was my first international travel. Then I visited Colombia, of course, to meet with Paola. And we have visited Chile, we have visited Guatemala, we have visited Honduras, we have visited United States, Europe, Italy, Holland, Egypt, Australia, and Paola.
India. Yeah.
Wow. So
Ecuador, Venezuela, Panama.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah,
Argentina.
yeah. So when I said they're world travelers, they are world travelers, and a young couple at that. And so, okay, out of traveling to all those countries, how did you decide where you're living now? What was the magical, ingredient that brought you here? And where are we at?
You or me? Okay, we're in Lo de Marcos. Lo de Marcos is a small coastal town in the Pacific coast in the state of Nayarit, in Mexico.
Mexico.
And we were living in Tepic, where Guatavo was born, and we had we were done with the city. We needed something. We needed more green. We needed trees. We needed nature. Nature was calling our bodies, and so we started. A year ago, came for his birthday. He ended up seeing this place, which was not with a sign of renting or whatever.
Right.
Just synchronicity brought us here. We take it.
Okay.
And we moved.
Okay.
So this is a very small town. We can bike everywhere. We are 10 minutes walk from the beach or 5-minute ride in our bikes from the ocean. So this is a very, very different lifestyle, very peaceful. We don't really go out. We don't really have a TV or in anything to not be bored.
Right.
Yeah, we have time to be with ourselves, time to pause, to go within, to read, to create, to do music, to be together or be by ourselves. And we have found here in Lo de Marcos a beautiful community, which is actually, it's like a retirement you said?
Yes.
Retired town?
Yes, exactly.
So we have found people like you guys, which are older than us, and so we have found refugee in an elder community that have opened their hearts for us to be here. So we're like the younger retired couple of town.
Yeah, okay. Well, do you mind if I ask your ages?
No.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 36 years old in this lifetime.
Okay.
And I'm almost 44. My birthday is in a couple of days.
Okay.
In this lifetime.
In this lifetime, okay. So a young couple that are semi-retired.
Semi-retired, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our audience are hungry to do that, you know, to be retired. So now living here, now how expensive is it to live here, you know? The big question is, the big question is, what does it cost you guys, say, on a monthly basis to live? You know, our listeners want to know that. They want to see, you know, they want encouragement to see if it's possible for them. Well, let me ask you this. Are you guys trust fund babies? Have you received an inheritance? You know, are you multimillionaires that you can do stuff like this? You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
No, but I can tell you something. Realizing we have friends in the north, in the United States and Canada, and only what they pay for rent is what we pay half of what they pay for rent in the United States. And with that we live and eat, most of our food is organic, which in there is very expensive, right? It costs double or triple. So we actually pay $400 rent and services. So our gas and our electricity and the water from town, it's all adds up to $400.
Does that include your internet?
Yes.
Okay.
Our phones, our internet, our rent, and gas, water, and electricity.
It's $400 a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and in food, we probably spend around $150 a week, so $600 a month.
Okay.
So as we said earlier, we pay more in food than in rent.
Right. Okay.
Or services,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And as you said earlier, we don't really go out and
Yeah, we
and
don't drink. We don't
like
smoke.
go to a
we don't go
restaurant.
to parties or bars or discos or
Right.
We
that
could,
stuff.
if we want, we go. We have
like
one
that.
place that we like to go, and every time we go there, we spend at least $40. But it's all organic food, and it's a
Like a treat we give to ourselves once in a while, but we don't go every week
Right.
because that will just be the money for our groceries.
Right.
you
Right.
know,
Yeah. Sure.
and or the rent. So we take good care of our incomes, and we distribute them in the way that we can be sustainable.
Okay.
And now people knows us more, so people is showing up more, and we can give ourselves some treat once in a while.
Okay. Now, so a couple out there, you know, that's thinking about doing it. So you're saying $1,000 for the two of you, not each.
Yeah,
for the
for-
two of you.
yeah.
Okay. So $500 each. So that definitely, you guys don't know about Social Security, but that definitely, somebody would be able to live here on maybe one person's Social Security of $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
That means you're here. That's
Yes,
the
that we're
months
here.
you're here. When you're traveling is expensive and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's
so
different.
it doesn't take that in consideration.
Yeah.
So and we're not giving you a number there for traveling because it depends. You know, if they travel, you know, just up to your town, which is an hour away, that doesn't cost much at all. But if they're traveling to
Guadalajara,
Kathmandu,
or Kathmandu,
yeah,
Bogota.
right.
or Bogota,
Bogota,
or
yeah.
yes,
Yeah, so-
like Kathmandu,
Yeah.
Cambodia.
Cambodia, right. So that's not in here. So to be realistic. So a number like that, you're looking at staying in a community and living very simple but healthy. That's a great thing about living
Yes,
down here
yes.
in this lifestyle. You're walking, you have a beach here, you know, so you know, let me look at you guys, you know, you're, you know, great shape and stuff like that. So I've noticed that people get healthier by living, you know, a simpler life and walking to get their food and, you know, going to the
Yeah.
market and coming back and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's very feasible. And you know, that's why I wanted to share with the audience your experience of being able to do it. I think that's an inspiration for them to maybe give them the courage to say, hey, you know, I can do it, you know, and that's,
Yes, we thought at the beginning it was going to be hard and difficult, and we doubted many times.
yeah.
But it's just to trust that to do what we love.
Yeah, yeah.
Do what we love and do it every day.
Yeah, that's great.
Do it.
That's
like
good.
do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, yeah.
At the beginning, yeah, it's like a transition to get detached of the certain things.
And that's it, is that this is a simple lifestyle, and the reward is that, you know what I mean, you have time, you know, to reflect, to, you know, make friends and have a community. You guys have a great community down here. You have hundreds of people that, you know, are attracted to you and stuff like that. So, and that's the thing that can't come across in these interviews, is we talk about money and we talk about, let's say, food, but really what it comes down to is community, you know, of having friends, you know, over for a potluck, you know, and listening to music and having good conversation, you know, and sharing and giving back to the community, you know, here. And that's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow of life, you know what I mean? It's not just getting, it's that receiving and giving, that balance there. So, hey, great. And so we have some information down below if you want to know about the cacao and the chocolates, and they will be able to write to you. Is that okay?
Yeah. You can look at our website and see what we offer as a service, and know more about us.
Okay. So what is it? What's the website? What's the name?
It's the word. It's cacao.
There's
It's
a Let me show it.
KAKAWSANA. Va a aparecer al revés. .com.
It's gonna be on the.
Yeah.
Okay.
KAKAWSANA.
.com.
Okay, so we're going to have that posted down below. So if you have any questions, stuff like that, you know, let them know directly and more information. So good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Jerry. We love you. It's so good to have you around and to be able to share with you again. Thank you so much for this.
Oh, our pleasure. It's good.
Wow, Jerry, that's a great life, how they do it, you know, how they do the work and they get the money to traveling around the world.
Yeah, isn't it nice? They just have a simple life and they're able to live quietly and simply in that. And you can tell that they're very much in tune to each other, very much in love. And so it really was neat to meet people like that.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to meet them.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. Now in part 2, what we're going to do, we're going to have a discussion with them, and we're going to talk about what kind of work they do. They're self-employed and how they make extra money over their $1,000 a month so they can travel around the world. I know you'll like part 2.